Welcome back, guys. It's Liam from Run Ahead First. Today we're going to be talking about the positive benefits of cold showers and cold water immersion. Utilizing cold water immersion and cold showers and the hot to cold therapy is something that's really growing in popularity, but also it's really growing in terms of the evidence behind it. There's so many different benefits to using cold water immersion or cold showers, cold baths. Some people like to go for cold water dips or cold water swimming. All of this kind of stuff is it's acute or short-term exposure to cold temperatures. So within that, what's happening with your body is it's really triggering a specific nerve in the body called the vagus nerve, and that basically upregulates something called our parasympathetic nervous system, and that is just the brakes on everything. So as soon as that vagal nerve starts to get active, i.e. when we hit the cold, what you tend to find is that you start to get a little bit of a wave of calm over the body, because that's the parasympathetic nervous system just slowing everything down. So it's really good for things like anxiety and depression, because in the mind, when we're in an anxious state of mind or a depressive state of mind, thought processes are just flying at a million miles an hour and we're very jittery and irritated. So that's a sign that the sympathetic nervous system is really overactive. So as soon as we hit that cold water and we start to regulate our breathing once we're in there, it really helps just kind of slow down everything and slow down the thought processes and the stimulation in the mind. So it's really good for things like anxiety and depression in terms of helping managing that. It's also fantastic for your circulatory system as well. So your blood vessels, your heart, your lungs, because as you hit that cold water, your arteries and your kind of blood vessels start to vasoconstrict, which means that they go smaller, or at least the ones closest to the skin do. And that just helps with kind of the function of the arteries and the veins and the blood vessels, so that basically our blood that's getting pumped out the heart can travel to where it needs to get to in a much more kind of efficient and effective way, in a healthier way. It's also fantastic for our immune system, because as soon as you hit that cold water, it can stimulate certain blood cells called leukocytes, and these leukocytes are from the immune system, and they help fight off things like infections, pathogens, the common cold, all that kind of thing. So it's really good for stimulating the immune system as well, and helping with our general health day to day. So in terms of how to go about getting a cold shower, we suggest just getting your shower as normal. You know, it's on hot, you've got your soap on, you're doing all your bits and bobs, and then what we suggest is towards the back end of that shower, we need to whack it straight onto cold, and you're going to do it for about 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds, because it's got to be long enough whereby it has an impact on your body and on your core body temperature. So between 30 seconds and a minute is a good estimate, and then you want to try and work your way up. Now, the key to helping yourself stay in a cold shower is to control your breathing. Now, what we mean by that is really controlling the exhale, because the inhale is going to start as soon as you hit that cold shower. It's probably going to start to be quite hyperventilate-like, so very short, sharp, and that would just be the body's natural response to it. Now, it's well within every single person's control to control that breathing. Now, the way that we suggest doing that is breathing in through the nose, and then the key is a long, smooth exhale out of the mouth. And it's in that smooth and long exhale where that parasympathetic nervous system will start to get active, and it will just slow everything down. And you'll find after doing this for a while, or a few weeks or even a week, you'll slowly start to feel like it's a little bit easier. You can get a hold of your breath a little bit quicker, and you can find, funnily enough, a place of kind of calm when you're in that cold shower. So we here at Running Ahead First would really like you guys to try it this week, just to help with things like mindfulness, help with mental health, help with your ability to go and attack your day, all of that good stuff. Because if you're starting your day with a cold shower, not much else is going to be worse than that throughout the day. So you'll find if you can get that out of the way early, you probably have a good day. And we're asking you to maybe try between 30 and 60 seconds each morning, and just try and build your way up as well.